30 Minutes of UMoria, Show 89.
Hello there, come on in. Come on in.
It is time for 30 minutes of UMoria. What am I talking about? Let me show you. UMoria 5.6 is the best roguelike game on the planet.
This, the 89th show of 30 Minutes of UMoria, is brought to you by the lowercase letter P. The lowercase letter P represents 29 different creatures in UMoria, one of which is the greedy little gnome. The greedy little gnome is usually found at depths of 350 feet and moves at a normal speed. It has an armor rating of 14 and a life rating of 3/8. It can open doors and pick up objects. It is a warm-blooded creature and is susceptible to frost and to fire. It is fairly observant of intruders, which it may notice from 180 feet away. The greedy little gnome may often carry a small object or treasure. It can hit to attack with damage 1/7 and touch to steal things. The greedy little gnome.
Before we get started, let's check out
The real source code.
Alright, let's survey some source code, folks. Which random function will it be this time? PRT comment 2. Ooh, this is an easy one. It's in store 2. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not so easy. %A1 is offer, %A2 is asking. That is a very old comment, I would think. Huh. Isn't that fishy with %A1, %A2? What does that mean? I don't know. Anyway, you can see it's pulling strings out of comment 2A and comment 2B. We're in the store, right? And something's happened. And we need to say something like, blank is my final offer, take it or leave it. Or, I'll give you no more than blank. That's what's going on here. And the other one is, blank for such a fine item? Ha, no less than blankety blank. Alright, so that makes sense. Comment 2A has the one part, and comment 2B has both parts of offer and asking. Huh, where does final come into it? Final gets passed in. Oh, there's final, yeah. If it's our final offer, if it's the store's final offer to us, then that's what we say. It's my final offer, take it or leave it. I don't know why I said that in an accent. But anyway, yeah, that is the function. It's pretty easy. Let's see where it's used. It's used in purchase haggle. And that is all. Which kind of makes sense. Because we're done haggling with this one. Or we keep it going with that one. And that is the print comment 2 function of store2.c in the wheel of source code. UMoria 5.6 is the best roguelike game on the planet. Here it is. There's our character sheet. His name is Yishad. He's level 32, about to be level 33, maybe even this show. And we are at 1750 going up. Not down, we're going up. I won't explain all the rest of it, but we're looking for cool stuff. We've already found some cool stuff, and we might find some more cool stuff in this one. We've found some really cool stuff, like we have 2 Rings of Speed, we have a Holy Avenger, Wow, that's odd that a light spell would take 3 tries. So there's our Holy Avenger. We're wielding it. Nice weapon. Yeah, we're looking for resistance items so we can go farther down in the dungeon and not be so afraid of dragons. Dragons are bad, Kay. Okay. What is it? A spear. Is it any good? Nah. Moving on. There's a V. I see a V. Is he a master vampire or just a vampire? He can steal our mana, so let's be careful. Steal our experience. Here he comes. He's ticked. Master vampire. That's 2. 3. 3 firebolts. Ah. 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 He's a master vampire, so that's how he talks. And he does a lot of counting. There's another one. I thought we killed him. Double chainmail. Is it resistant? No. A turquoise ring. What a nice ring. It can't be better than the ring of speed we have, but it is a ring of dexterity and it's damned. Not a ring of clumsiness, no, it is a ring of dexterity that is damned. So, you do have to look out for the failed spells. I mean, you might think you cast detect monsters, and then you think the coast is clear, and then you walk into a room with the dragon, and he cooks you like toast. Been there, done that. It took me a long time to learn to use the detect monsters spell, actually. I kept dying around this level, a little farther down. And I didn't know why. I was like, why are these other people succeeding so much better at Moria than me? Because I play it so much, I should be good at it, right? That's not how it works. You gotta play it the right way. That's for sure. You gotta play it the right way or the game plays you. Phase door away. We almost lost some experience there. There's the ghost. Line him up with our firebolt. Potion of slowness. Ugh. Moving on to the next room. There's a red dragon brat. A red dragon bat. He is also a bit of a brat. But is he the worst brat? Is he a brat worst? So in some of these style of games, roguelike games, you can actually get meat from your kills and have food, which again is a realism thing. Again, I talked about realism before. The whole point is we're not talking artistic realism in terms of the visual medium. We're talking about realism in terms of the model. And yeah, if you had this many dead things floating around, you might do a lot of eating of meat, and you might get scurvy because there's no plants. But there are slime molds, and those might be healthy. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, some people have improved their roguelike in that way. And some people like it because, well, it's a little bit more convenient and, whoa, it's a little bit more realistic at the same time. So the trade-off, you know, just isn't there. Switch to Slay Dragon, Lead-filled Mace, here we go. 1, that's 1. 2, 3, and 4. I think we get him here. 5, nope. 6, nope. 7, nope. 8, nope. Huh. Excuse me. Ooh. Allergies. Leaking for no reason. There, we got him. Switch back to our Holy Avenger. And we check out the stuff. Glaive, a glaive. I call it a glaive. No idea why I know that. If that's the right term, then I don't know why I know that. If it's the wrong term, then there you go. I'm wrong. Happens at least once a day. Alright. I think we're on our last room here. Let's go, cool stuff. Don't blind me, giant black scorpion. Stone giant, and he left us a scroll that does nothing we are interested in. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's say we go up a level. That means we have to traverse the whole level we just cleared, and who knows what we're going to find. Okay, 1700, here we are. Looking for the cool stuff. I have called this in the past, but I'm not interested in losing more experience. Because I don't even have that kind of a potion. The Mushroom of Restoration may do it. May fix it. It might not. I know the Mushroom of Restoration fixes stats that are dwindled. I know that much. What do we have? What kind of a lich? Just a lich. This guy is pretty easy. 1 fireball, 1 firebolt, 2 firebolt, 3 firebolts, 4 firebolts. Alright, let's clean it up with our axe here. 294, only 6,000 away, people. 6,000 away until the next level. Alright, kill the ninja. Don't need that potion. Here we go. There's a jelly. Ran right into him. He's just a silver jelly. He'll just dim your light. That's all he does. And if you don't remember, you can just look it up in your monster memory. Your monster memory will remember for you. What an invention that was. Somebody invented that. There was no patent on it or anything, but every roguelike has it now. Somebody had the bright idea. Other interesting changes that people make to the roguelike is they make the levels persistent. Persistent levels. They saw that as a somewhat unrealistic thing of Moria, the way you always pass through a, quote, one-way door. Come on. You know. But that was just Moria's way of delivering on many different levels. And not having to save them. So, yeah, that might have been directed by the technology of the time. But I like it, personally. I like being stranded on a level and not having a way off. That's cool. It's more difficult, for certain. However, you can always go through the one-way doors, maybe, but you can still keep the You can keep the levels all the same, so that the stairs are always in the same place, but what's the point? So anyway, that's another trade-off. They wanted it to be more realistic, and it got easier as a result. So it's hard to say how these trade-offs are going to make the game, how it's going to affect the game balance. It's really hard to say. Because let's face it, this would be a very difficult thing to do for a human being. If you're trying to get realistic in a fantasy setting, yeah, it's a bit silly. But we want it to be challenging, and we want it to be somewhat, we want it to be kind of predictable in its realism. Yeah, it makes sense that you could do that. That you could kill the monster and eat the meat, and if it was a poisonous monster, then you would get poisoned. That makes sense. So, anyway, that's just yet another variation on roguelikes. How many have you played? Have you played a bunch of them? I have to say I have not. I have not. Moria has been basically it for me. Basically, Moria is it. So, Potion of Intelligence. We don't need it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a mature multi-hued dragon. We're just going to step around the corner. Step around this corner too. Alright. Can we kill that dragon? What do you think? Want to go for it? Just slip on our Slay Dragon weapon, go around the corner and hit him. We're here. We're going to hit him with the fireball first. Bam. That's one. So, now we're winding up with our Slay Dragon, 3die4, plus 10, plus 9, lead-filled mace. Here we go. We may have to run, so look out. 1. Alright. 2. 3. I should have dropped some stuff. 4. 5. Watch our hit points. 6. 7. Nobody's sneaking up behind us. 8. 9. Watching our hit points go down. 10. 11. 12. 13. 13, people. 13. And that ooze was about to sneak up on us. Whew. And look at that. We woke up the whole neighborhood. Now they're coming out of the woodwork. So we killed him just in time. Just in time. And we're only 4,000 away from the next experience point level. Alright. Kicking ass. So I do the count there because it's kind of like a time budget that you have to know. Ugh. Did I switch weapons? Yeah. So when you're managing a room, you know that that monster is going to take 14 hits, at least. And that other monster, that monster's easier, and so on. So just like you manage your mana budget, you kind of have to have an idea of how much time it's going to take you to kill a particular monster. In the preferred way of killing that monster, which for dragons is with our Slay Dragon mace. Alright, moving on. Black Mamba. Alright. Ice Troll. Love the Ice Trolls. Don't ask me why. Okay, there's an orc of some kind. A warrior. We're hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat. No finer words have been spoken. Alright. Well, where are we in the level here? Invisible Stalker. Is he on Facebook? Is his name Zuckerberg? Is he the Invisible Stalker in Moria? Have to ask Zuck that question. And hey, if you write your own Moria or roguelike, you can add that in. You can have a Zuckerberg character. Maybe he steals your personal information when you're walking around. Doesn't steal anything else. He just steals your ID. Or he advertises just for you. He says, you have picked up, you know, a metal scale mail recently. 2 of your friends have also done that. Something like that. Anyway, kind of lame, I know. But you can make your roguelike as lame or as cool as you want it to be. Don't know how to code? No problem. Start by just changing the names of the monsters. That's not code, that's data. It's just changing letters on the screen. You can type, can't you? So yeah, you can fix that. I do like the idea of the slightly overweight human. It's a funny name. I laugh every time. Whoa, step away from the white. Alright, this looks like a done level, doesn't it? Pretty darn done. We need to go up some more, so we're going to go up to 1650. Excuse me, and there we start out. Whoa, we got a red antlion. Let's use a cold ball against him. Turn on the lights. Maybe look for some traps. No traps. We are very close to the next level now. That level we thought was going to be so far away. Back when we leveled up. It actually arrived a lot quicker than we could have ever predicted. Now, it just seems like a lot of experience points. It's hard to factor in the idea that all of the bad guys are going to be worth more in experience. Oopsie. If that is the case, we get thousands for good kills now, and we used to get hundreds. Alright, doing the bottom level here, doing the southern reaches of the board. Guardian Naga. The Venerable. Guardian Naga, what's he guarding? Is he guarding some cool stuff anywhere? How about that? A leather shield? Is it resistant? Come on, resistant. Oh, not resistant. No, sir, it isn't. Giant troll. And we're identifying things by stepping on them. And that is a generally bad plan. It's lazy. And when you lose an item and you don't have a full backpack, you begin to pick up crap. And picking up crap is not on my list of things to do in UMoria. Ladies and gentlemen, we are level 33. And look at that, it's a Zorn. He can take so much damage, but he can't take the Rock Remover spell. Alright. So, we are level 33. We can now study. The next level is 150,000 points away, which is just ridiculous. Or 3, count them, 3 game experience, which we've only found 2 in the game. So, alright. So what do we do now? We can study and learn the Word of Destruction. We will cast this once we are ready to leave this level. We will cast it just to show what it does, and just to get the experience points that you obtain from casting new spells. Now it'll probably be a paltry amount of experience. But it used to be a major source of way of leveling up. Major source. Sometimes we would level up just from casting spells. If you recall. Wasn't that long ago, was it? Maybe you're doing that in your game. So, level 33. We are a wizard 3rd class. Yes, sir. Wizard 3rd class. Nothing wrong with that. Yeti. And a room, finally. Young white dragon. Let's get the radiation eye. Let's get the glowing rat out of the situation. Now we hit this guy. 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple. Pretty darn simple once you have the Slay Dragon. And that's the thing about this game. Once you have the equipment, the game is easy. Like Rings of Speed. That's a huge one. Ooh, what's that? Metal Scale Mail. Not good enough. Where are we? We're going into the center, folks. Look out. Step on every tile if we remember to. Oh, come on. There must be a door there. Ah, darn it. Pike. Is it a defender? Nope. And there it goes, folks. We're going to try to eat that Mushroom of Restoration. Will it fix our experience? No, it does not. We can kill him just out of spite. But guess what? Now we have to go up. Gotta go up to the town and fix this situation. How much did we lose? Ugh, 5,000, 6,000-ish. Sorry, folks, we gotta end our run and go get healed up. You can't even cast that spell. Here we are, back in town. And guess what? No Restore Life Levels potions. Nothing good there. Nothing good there. Alright. Buy some enchant armor scrolls. You should sell more than that if I'm buying them at a high price. Enchant weapon to damage. Takes a lot. Takes a lot. Now what? Flasks of oil, maybe? And down to 50 feet. Restore life levels. Just not there. Huh. Alright, you've seen this before. This is the annoying part. Take off lantern. Eat, food, rest, 7,500. Alright, we leveled up and then we lost a level. Isn't that the way? What do you do? How long have we been at this anyway? 21 minutes or so? Maybe a little more. Yeah. We're doing okay. We found some cool stuff. We attacked that mature multi-hued dragon handily. Really, I think the only two dragons we're worried about now, well, we're worried about Ancient Blue because we can't resist lightning. We're worried about Ancient White because we can't resist cold. Ancient Red we can take on. Ancient Green we can't take on. And Ancient Multi-Hued we can't take on. As well, is there a step between Ancient Multi-Hued and Mature Multi-Hued? No, that's it. So, we're really getting stronger. A couple more Constitution potions and we might be up near, who knows, 300. 300, yeah. Now, did we lose any hit points when we lost our level? That's a good question. I'm not certain. Alright. Put our lantern back on, read the scroll. I hope that's enough to make the stores flip over. Do you see it? I don't see it. Ugh. So annoying. Maybe this annoys you in your game. Well, the store's flipped over because we can buy this stuff. There's one. And guess where we're going? Back down to 50 feet, folks. It can't be that much fun to watch, I know. Take off the lantern. So, a good question is, how much resistance do we need to go forward? Do we need the capital R? Or maybe we can get by with resist acid amulet and then eat more food. What do you think? It's tough because really the food situation is really, we're talking convenience stuff. Convenience. So maybe we should lay off on the convenience side of things and go for the resistance side of things. It's a trade-off again. The longer we stay down in the dungeon, the better. I know that much. Because we'll find more stuff. And we also get hurt more like this. It's a tough question. That means 5 minutes left. And hopefully we can get cured of our experience situation. Let's find out. Alright, put our lantern back on. Lantern on. Stairs up. Battle-scarred veteran. Hey, there it is. How many? Only one. Oi. Did our hit points go up? I think they did go up. You know that? Alright. There's a resist acid amulet. We could try it. Ugh, I can't bring myself to do it though. Gotta check for special stuff here because we're not finding it down there, man. Enchant armor. Hey, you can buy more than one. And enchant weapon to hit. So you can bet that we'll be back for another potion of restore life levels. You almost want to go sleep some more just to collect them. Almost. But it's so boring. Don't want to do that. Alright, let's go back down. And then we'll save. What was that? We just picked up some filthy rags. Ah. Take us down. Take us down. Find a room. Any old room will do. There's a good room with the ring in it. And this is where we will stop for now. Level 33. Way to go. And maybe next time we'll find something resistant. Tune in, find out. Hope your game's going as well as mine. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.